I've told pretty much everyone. But it's okay, you know, we're gonna have fun with this workout. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Oh, well, if Becky allows me to share my screen. I also, if you guys have the opportunity to go outside and do this workout, I would totally recommend that. It's really nice out and gives you a little outside time. So if you have a chance to do that or go outside later today, you should totally try that. All right, share screen. Okay. Can you guys all see it?
It's a black screen right now.
No, it's not coming up yet.
Let me try.
No, I can't see it either.
All right, let me give it. I could. It said it was doing it, but let me. Any success there?
Yep.
No. Okay. So what you guys can
Wow.
do? You said yes or no, Kevin.
Yeah, now I can see it.
Okay. So what you guys should be able to do, if you click at the top, there should be an option for view options to do side-by-side view. And when you do that, you should be able to see both the PowerPoint and me. And there's going to be a bar in the middle that divides the two, and you can adjust that or expand either the video as needed or the text on the slides as needed. So that way you can hopefully see both. All right, so can you guys still hear me when I'm back here? Thumbs up. Perfect, okay. Just trying to have a mouse that I bought the other day. It's super convenient. Okay, all right, so the first thing we're just gonna do kind of like the standard warm up with some arm circles. So we'll do some small ones first, forward, palms up, and we'll do 10 forward and then do 10 backwards. And then we're gonna do some big ones once we get those going. 10 forward, 10 backwards. So then once you guys have done those, 10 snow angels, I don't really know what these are actually called, if they have a name, but this is what I thought of them as being. So 10 of those. Your arms going, try and get them going in all directions. I'm really bad at counting as a heads up, so don't be surprised if we do a few extra or don't do a few of the exercises throughout this, because I always lose track. All right, and then for the last one, twist, put your arms across your chest, and then just do some twists from side to side. My street gets pretty busy, so if any point you guys can't hear me, we'll pause for a second and then keep going. So I have the windows open, but if you can't hear me, just stop me. All right, and then take 30 seconds to shake anything else out. Roll out your wrists. Just make sure you have good motion everywhere. I just like to do that before all my workouts. All right, so the first one we're gonna do is rows, which I think have been a pretty common one that we've been doing over these streams. So just have your band anchored somewhere, maybe just a little bit above, a little bit higher than belly button level is what I like to do. And we're gonna feel it in our back. And so for this, just keep your elbows tight by your side, sit up nice and tall with a proud chest. And you kind of want to let the band pull your shoulders forward once you're coming back. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get set up. And so another option is if you're able to and you want to get on the ground and stretch out your legs, you can also put the band around your feet and do it that way. And again, standing would also be an option. You stand up and just, again, make sure you adjust your anchor point so it's at a good level. But all right, so we're going to do 4 sets of 8 to 10 whatever you're able to do. See how many you can get out, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. And choke up on the band as you need to give yourself resistance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still take a little break. And one thing that you can do too, if you find that your bands don't have enough resistance, you could double up and then do them one side at a time, so that way you're kind of getting more resistance from it. That's also an option if you feel like you could use more than just what the one arm of each band is doing, if you have a band like this one that has 2 ends. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rows are one of my favorite exercises, so I know you guys have been doing them a lot, but I couldn't pass up an opportunity to do them also. So you get water or anything if you need it. We'll go ahead and get started on the next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I think that was 3 sets, so one more if I'm counting properly. And if I'm going too fast or too slow, let me know that also. I want to make sure you guys are getting a good workout and able to do all the things.
Yeah, when you're doing the rows, make sure you get your full, your arms go out all the way. They fully extend straight in front of you, and then you're slowly bringing everything back. So try not to just like pump right back by your shoulders, but let it all, just like Dan's doing right now. Yep, all the way out in front, and then pulling it back.
Perfect. Thanks, Andrew. All right, so let's go ahead and do the last one with maybe those cues in mind. I'm going to do this last one, one arm at a time, but it's up to you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna do the other arm. All right. So get some water, whatever you have to drink. Stay hydrated. The next one we're gonna do is the chest press with a punch or a push-up plus if that's what you want to do. And so for this one, for the chest press, you're gonna turn your chair the other way, so your back is gonna be facing where your band is anchored. And so you can kind of same thing, wrap the band around your hands as needed. And I like to have the band kind of in my armpits, that way it's not rubbing on my arm on top. And then, so you're gonna come back with your arms about 45 degrees from your body, kind of like this. And then from there, push out and then punch at the end. And so you could do this again, one arm at a time or both, depending on how much resistance you want. And then another variation would also be if you just have the band wrapped behind your shoulders and doing it this way. So if you don't want to use your anchor point, you'd rather do it this way, this is also a great alternative. So same thing for these. We're gonna do 4 to 8 out of 10. And if you want to do the push-up variation, it would be kind of on, you could do it on the surface and then push up and then punch out when you get to the top. Same thing, but you just be in push-up form. If you guys have to readjust, I'll give you a second to readjust your bands. All right, first set. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for all these, it's about quality, not quantity. So really focus on just how well you're doing the movement and just doing it nice and controlled rather than trying to get out as many as you can. Take a couple more seconds, and we'll go ahead and start the second set. All right, we'll get back in position, and then we'll go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, if you guys, while you're taking a break during this workout, you want to type in something in the chat to see workouts you want to see in the future or just exercises that you like doing so we know how to best tailor them for you guys, please let us know because we want these to be, these are for you guys. So if you think of anything you want, just feel free to mention it in the chat. All right, we'll get set up for our third set. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was that 2 or 3? Does anyone know? 3? Cool, thank you. See, even counting that far, I can't do it. Just get distracted. Take a couple more seconds and we'll go ahead and finish out the chest press or push-ups if that's what you're doing. All right, let's get set back up. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Nice job. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is it's gonna be working the back of your shoulders. So you can take your band. I'm gonna use a lighter band for this one, but it's kind of up to you guys. And so the setup for this one would be taking the band and putting it underneath your thighs in your chair. And so first you just have it under both your legs. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna cross the band. So you're gonna take the band that came out of the right side and put it in your left hand and vice versa. So it's gonna make an X if you can see this. Is anyone having any trouble with this setup? Okay. And so it's just gonna be under your thighs. And so you're gonna have a big X. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna make the bands nice and taut. You're gonna have tension. And then as if you're kind of like drawing two swords out of their hilts, you're gonna bring it across. And so then it's just gonna make a bigger X with your arms up by your head. Yep, and you could also do it like Dan is doing it with an anchor point. And that's also a great way to do it too. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and get started with this first set. Again, 4 sets of 8 to 10, whatever you guys are able to do. All right, let's get it started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't even think of putting it in an anchor the way that Dan did, so that's a really great way to do it. And so if that's easier, don't hesitate to do that one just because I'm doing it this way.
I don't trust myself not to snap my bands again, so I'm gonna do it.
That's also fair. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed watching that happen.
It's always better for the people it doesn't happen to.
That's true, that's true. All right, take a few more seconds and we'll go ahead and get started on the second set. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Try to keep your arms as straight as you can while you're pulling as well. Try not to let your elbows bend too much. A little bend's fine, but you don't want it, all the way bent.
All right, let's get this next set done. So everyone's back in position. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are a bunch of bees that live, I guess, like in the walls of my apartment. So I have my windows open right now, and they're very confused. They don't know if they should come inside or not. I have plants sitting on the windowsill, but they're just stopped outside of the glass. It's like they don't think they can come in, even though the window's open and they could just fly right in. It's pretty funny to watch. Give yourself a few more seconds, take a sip of water, and then we'll finish out this last set for the rear delt flies. All right, last set of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My shoulders are tired. All right. Take a breather. And so our next ones that we're going to be doing are, so we're going to do a superset of biceps and triceps extension. So the way that I kind of envision this is you put your feet, or you put the band under your footrest, or you wrap it through your chairs just so it's below you, it's below your legs. And so then we'll do bicep curls. And you could do the bicep curls in a variety of hand positions with your palm down, up, or in neutral. Probably recommend neutral because that's more of how you'll be holding your sticks on the ice. But again, they work muscles differently, so it's kind of up to you guys. You can mix and match if you want. We're doing 3 sets, so you can play with it and do it different ways. But so with your feet on the bands, you'll do bicep curls, and then once you've finished your set of 12, you can lean over if you're able to, or you can do tricep extensions the way that Dan or Matt showed you guys how to do them. You have one hand up, kind of like you're the Statue of Liberty, and the other hand pulling down, straightening your arm out. And that's an alternative way to do the triceps. So the idea is doing your 12 for the biceps, and then triceps, and then biceps and triceps. And so we'll do that 3 times. Is that clear for everyone? Can I get thumbs up if that works? Awesome. All right. So if you need a couple more seconds before we get these going, take those. But if not, you can go ahead and get set up. And choke up on the band again as much as you need to feel that resistance, or get a heavier band or a lighter band. whatever you need to get a good workout in for these. All right, we'll get started. So bicep curls first, and we'll do 12. And again, you can do them one arm at a time also, if it's harder to do them both at the same time. Either way works. And 11, 12. So once you finish the biceps, you can lean forward or get in position to do the tricep extensions this way. And then we're gonna try and do them back to back to back to back to back, if that was enough backs. So for these, I'll do them this way and we'll do them one at a time. Really focus on getting kind of squeezing when you're straightening your arm out, squeezing in the back of your arm to feel the triceps working. And when you finish those first round of triceps, go ahead and start the biceps. So if you need a drink of water or anything, stay hydrated. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and do that too. Eight, 9. And one thing that you can do too with these, if you really want to focus on control, is you can count with it to give it a certain tempo. So you could do 1, 2 seconds on the way up, 1, 2 on the way down to really help you with control. My second round of triceps, I'm going to lean and then do the kick back of them this way.
Just a side note, that kickback, for all of us sled players, that's a pretty similar motion to where your arms are going to be at when you're on the ice. So I personally like doing that one, but it's all personal preference. But when your arm comes back past your side, then your triceps get the most tension on the muscle. So
Yeah, I feel it really good when I do it this way. Feeling all in the back of my arm. I'm on to my last set, but you guys at your own speed, so it's not a race. we won't start the next one until everyone's done, so don't worry about how fast you're going. Take this a little bit longer to finish those up. And so get some water, stretched out. That made my arms pretty tired, so shake them out if that feels good for you guys. All right. Everyone finished with this? Everyone looks like people are done. All right. Perfect. So this is our last one. It's actually a pretty quick workout today when looking at the time. But so this gives us a couple options. So if you guys were at the session on Wednesday with Jordan, she did a couple little circuits. And so that's what we have here today too. So we have an upper body and abs one and a lower body and abs. So the idea is that we'll do 30 seconds on for the first exercise, 30 seconds for the second exercise, and then 30 seconds rest. And we'll repeat that 5 times. And so I laid out a couple different options. So one that I have there for the upper body and abs circuit, for the chest fly and V crunches. So with the band wrapped behind your shoulders, you're gonna bring your arms inward. And you can do some crossover and just do alternating crossover with your arms. So this is one of the choices that I had in mind. Doing this and choking up on the band to make sure you have tension maintained through that. And this will be good for your chest. And so then I paired that with V crunches, which, again, if you're with Jordan on Wednesday, we did these. So feet can be on the floor, off the floor, on the footrest or not. And then kind of bringing everything into the center. And if your legs aren't able to do that, then what we're going to do is kind of with your arms across your chest, you're going to crunch downward. And you really will kind of want to feel like your rib cage going down, like you're working with your abs and not just like plopping down. And so that was one of the options. So for example, you would do 30 seconds of the chest flies and then 30 seconds of the V crunches, and then you would take a 30-second break, and then you would do that 4 more times. So then some of the other options that follow that same format would be band pull aparts, like we did with Jordan too. Having your arms holding the band about shoulder width apart, and then stretching it out, and you'll feel it in your shoulders, in the back of your shoulders. So then doing these for 30 seconds. paired with bicycle crunches, which again we did with Jordan. And so with your feet on the floor, you kind of rotate so your right knee goes to your left elbow and left elbow goes towards right knee. And you could also do these on the ground too. If you're able to do that, you can do the V crunches and bicycle crunches on the ground. And so those were some of the exercises that I had in mind for the upper body and abs circuit. But if you guys find that there are other exercises that you'd rather do for the arm portion or the ab portion, feel free to substitute those in also. And then so the second option that I had in mind was lower body and abs. And so that would be forward lunges, which are pretty self-explanatory. Just step, up, step. Or you could do body weight squats. And with those, you could tie a band around just above your knees or lower, and that gives you a little bit of extra tension to work with, or if you had a weight to hold on to. And the crunches would be the same options that I outlined before. But like I said, if there are other exercises you guys would rather substitute in, feel free to do that. This one is just to get you a little hard work in right at the end of the workout. And I will time this so I don't accidentally have us going for 20 minutes. Any questions with those, or are those all good? Give me a thumbs up if that's all good with you guys. Perfect. All right. And if you find that you need a rest before 30 seconds, don't worry. Try and get through it, but I understand everyone's a little bit different. And you can mix and match them as much as you want. But all right, I'm gonna get set up and then we'll get started. I'm gonna start with the upper body and abs doing the chest fly first. So, all right, ready, set, or is everyone in position? All right. Looks like some people are still adjusting. All right, ready, get set, go, 30 seconds. Five more of this one. Nice. All right, go ahead and switch it up to the ab one of your choice. I'll do the V crunches and we'll get started. Ready? All right, nice job. Go ahead and pause. Take a bit of a rest. When you're doing the ab ones, just try and focus on crunching using your abdominals rather than just flopping or flopping down. All right, for the second set, I'm gonna do some lunges, but it's up to you guys which ones you wanna work on for these. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna start. 3, 2, or maybe not yet. Looks like a couple people are still getting situated. All right, ready, set, go. Few more seconds. All right, great job. Transition to one of the ab ones. Again, if you can get on the ground and do the bicycles or the V's down there, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna do the bikes in a chair. So arms up by my head and then alternate. 30 seconds. Five more seconds. All right, nice job, guys. 30 seconds rest. 2 rounds done, 3 to go. Get some water as needed. All right, 10 more seconds, get ready, get in position. We'll do the third set, and we'll be halfway done. All right, let's get it started. Five more seconds. Nice job. Put the band down, let's go to the abs. I'm gonna do the V's again. Five more. All right, nice job. Third set done, we'll take 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds left to rest. Get ready for the next one. I'm gonna do squats, but it's up to you guys, as before. All right, let's go. 30 seconds. Five more seconds. All right, nice job, guys. Do the abs. I'm gonna do bike crunches this time. Ready? 5 more seconds. Nice job. Take the last 30-second rest before our last set of the workout. If there's any exercise that you haven't gotten to do in the little circuit yet, feel free to add those in now. All right, couple more seconds, get in position, and then we'll finish this out. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Five more seconds here. Nice. And then we'll do the last 30 seconds of abs. All right, let's finish it out. Five more. Done. Nice job, guys. That is everything that I had planned, so feel free to unmute yourself. Thank you guys for showing up on Saturday. I know it's really nice outside, so staying inside to do a workout might not be what your first choice plan was, but I appreciate you guys coming and participating.